Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Stepsbasic, and welcome back to my community show.
I get to work on the vocals there. I'm going to be singing songs in no time. Just you watch. Anyway, that's not what's important. What's important is our topic for today, which is nothing. We ain't got no topic for today. Actually, we kind of do have a topic for today, but it's announcements for the channel, not making any big changes or anything. But you may have noticed that in the last yesterday, words. Anyway, you may have noticed yesterday that I posted up what I called the Babbling Beards podcast, and I wanted some feedback on it from y'all. And this one's one of my more popular shows, so I figured I'd put this out here now and try to get some feedback, see if you guys watched it, see if you guys have any input. There are a few things that I want to try out on it, but ultimately it's going to be... Hi, kitty. But ultimately it's going to be a new channel, not a new addition to this channel. Because right now, me and my buddy Bubble Ninja are working on putting that podcast onto a separate channel where we're going to upload highlights of our own gameplay, and every month we're going to put up the podcast, and it's going to be a fun little thing to do every now and again. Maybe it'll take off, maybe it won't, maybe it'll just be kind of like a shooting the breeze and whatnot, and just a chance to, you know, air our voices and whatnot. Yeah, that's what YouTube is for, you know, broadcast yourself. That's what we're doing. And, you know, because we have a lot of fun with those, and it's actually been something we've been working on off and on, the idea we've been toying with for a while. And there's another one that's going to be coming up soon. You'll probably remember the live stream I had recently, which was we were playing Minecraft and talking about Fortnite and a few other things. And I'm going to edit that one together and hopefully have it up by next week. That'll be test number 2 with a new format, a different format from the one we had this time, which was mostly a visual medium. Next one will be mostly audio with some video clips input, as well as, you know, like articles and whatnot to kind of sum up what we were talking about. And that'll be fun. That'll be an interesting little thing to test out, and I want to have your opinion and your feedback on it. So if you guys have any ideas for how to improve, or if you like the way it is, or if you like the first way better or the second way better, that'll be great to hear from y'all. Apart from that, I do have the PlayStation Plus highlights coming, but they're coming tomorrow. They're fully edited and ready to go live as of this morning. But because I had to work so hard on the podcast, on editing up the podcast yesterday, I didn't work on, I didn't record or edit them until last night. So as of today, they're ready to go, but they're going to go up tomorrow. So we're going to get an extra day of Stepsbasic. How exciting is that? I know I'm excited. Yay. But apart from that, I kind of wanted to do this episode as a bit of a Q&A. I mean, apart from the announcements and everything. And it's a bit different from the usual Q&As you see on our channels, on any YouTube channel, where instead of you asking me questions, now I'm asking you questions. First of all, welcome to my channel. I'm Stepsbasic. I do things a little weird, but not too bad. Not too awful bad. So, these questions aren't going to be personal. They're about my channel. Despite, you know, everything, how usual Q&As work, that's what this is going to be. Because the whole idea behind the community show was to connect with the community, and as such, I talk a lot about different topics and whatnot that catch my fancy or you know, catch my eye at one time or another, and I find them interesting. And I generally try to pose like, I want your feedback on these sorts of things. And sometimes I get feedback, sometimes I don't. You know, being a smaller channel, you know, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to get what I get, right? And I do appreciate everyone that comments on all my videos. But there are some questions I had for you concerning my channel. Like, one of the biggest questions is, of course, what drew you to my channel originally? Now, naturally, I know that a vast majority of my subscribers came from the Warframe community, and they saw my first video, and that's actually where my channel exploded from. And I like that, because I like Warframe. And we do have a Warframe video coming up today, and that's what's going to be another announcement I meant to make mention of. I'm starting a series for Warframe. It's basically the basic steps to noob's life in Warframe, where I'm going to go through, I'm going to highlight the 3 starter Warframes. I'm going to talk about different choices you can make in the beginnings, and how things can go from there and progress and get better and whatnot. And what are your ideas? What sort of ideas do you think I might need to cover in that topic? You know, what sort of advice would you give to brand new players? Now, there's of course the obvious ones, you know, avoid spoilers because you can ruin this story for yourself. And of course, you know, I'm going to be going over the abilities and how they can work in conjunction with other things for your other characters, such like Volt. If you blast his shield, you can supercharge it and shock people even more. Stuff like that. Any other ideas you might want me to provide for the new basics? Go ahead and leave those in the comments down below, as well as any answers to any of these questions I may pose to you. What sort of content do you like most from my channel? My walkthroughs, I'm getting back into the swing of doing the story-based gameplays. Soon I'll be posting up another one because I started the Subnautica series, and that's going to be fun, but I kind of want to work it into itself a bit more. You know what I'm saying? A little complicated.
Hi, kitty.
Let's see. What do you think? What sorts of games are you guys interested in seeing me play? Now, naturally, I generally play what I can. I don't play. I don't do requests very often, but you know, I do like one per person at least. One person gets one request, as it were. But even still, if I get enough votes for a specific game, I'll look into getting that game and playing it. If you want to see my personality in a certain game, then that's cool. Because I do have plans for more. Like I just finished up Kingdom Hearts, and I plan to start God of War soon, and that'll be fun. Last episode of Kingdom Hearts will be going up on Monday. I forgot I haven't posted that yet. I've beaten the first one now. Yay. But any other sorts of games that you want to play, I'm still going to be doing the quick looks, demos, etc. In fact, I have another demo coming up about a Kickstarter person who I backed, and that'll be cool. Like I did talk about what's your favorite aspect of my channel, what sorts of things do you want to see more of, what games are you interested in seeing, do you want me to play more on PC or more on PS4 is one question. Now, I have more PS4 games because that's where my library is. I just barely got a workable PC that allows me to play games on it. And from there, I'm branching out. Like I have Resident Evil now. I have Cuphead. I'm playing Cuphead over on Sick Veins channel. Like I mentioned at one point, you know, I'm working with Sick Veins on the Chuck channel. And of course, you guys want to see that, you're more than welcome to go check that out. But any video games that you might want to see me play more of, let me know. More of or at all. Probably one of the more important questions are, I want to do shorter form videos, i.e. 15 to 30 minute long videos, shorter form. But I know there is a call for longer form videos, and I wanted to know if my core fan base, as it were, I hate that word, my core subscriber base here are more interested in the longer form videos, or they want to see more of the shorter ones. I know like my Kingdom Hearts were all consistently over 30 minutes long, so they did not get nearly the foot traffic as a lot of my other videos did. It's one of those things, you know, like, are you actually interested in seeing this sort of stuff? And I want to keep I want to keep my Resident Evil ones longer form, because I feel like it'll keep it a little bit more fresh, as it were. Like, I should be able to finish up Claire A's playthrough. Dog, sit down. Claire A's playthrough next week, because if I keep it up at an hour each episode, then it should be able to finish it. I know y'all want me to do more live streams, and that seems to be where I get the most draw. You know, more of my subscribers come in to watch that consistently, and so I want to finish up Spyro before I play God of War, and that means Spyro and or Ripto's Rage and the Year of the Dragon. But because of how well that one works as a live stream, I should be able to wrap that one up in a week or two. Apart from that, just let me know any ideas you may have. After all, this is the community show, and if I can acquiesce to certain things, I will, and I would very much like to have more feedback on that. Because that's what I like about YouTube. You know, big or small channels have access to the people who watch them, and that's one thing I will always treasure above, like, the mainstream actors and actresses and whatnot, because we have more of a connection to our communities, and I love that. But anyway, that's all I've got for you for today. If you have any suggestions, make sure to leave those down in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, when I can, if I can, you know, all that jazz. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and poke that like button for me. If you'd like to see more from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and of course, as always, I already said the comment thing, but anyway, until next time, good night.